Hello everybody, Jake, your resident content cowboy here, yeehaw, and welcome back to the public test server, a nightmare hellscape that content creators and Pokemon Unite enthusiasts must endure to find out what's happening soon in Pokemon Unite. And a big new thing just happened. Leafeon and Intellion have been adjusted inside the server, so we're gonna mess around with that a little bit, and I'm also gonna tell you every single change that is possibly I say, coming to Pokemon Unite. The reason I say possibly is we remember things like Shedinja Doll that is just gone from the public test server, and we don't know when it's going to make it to the game. A lot of these changes come in. I would say 99% of what you see in the public test server makes its way into the game somehow, so let's take a look at all that stuff. First off, a nice little quality of life change. You're actually able to edit your menu here, so if there's something that you particularly like and go to often, you can click edit, and you can say, you know what, I always check on my boost emblems, and I always check on my achievements first thing when I hop into the game, and you can move that right up to the top right there. So just a nice little quality of life change coming to the game. There are actually a few of those making their way into the game. A replay system is being added to Pokemon Unite, so you can save a match and replay it. You can watch it from not only your perspective, but any enemy inside of the match. This can give you a lot of insight into what went right or what went wrong inside of your match. And also, if you're a Unite Club member, you can save a ton of replays. I have made a video about this before, but you can now automatically oppose surrender votes the first time it comes up in a match, always, or not have it on at all. And you can now have do not display surrender vote when automatic opposition is enabled, so it won't even pop up on your screen. This is nice for when you have teammates who are often throwing a little bit and then they insta surrender vote just because they're upset. Also, the surrender vote now shrinks when it is clear that it is no longer applicable, which is amazing. As you can see on your trainer card now, by the way, they have a section showing the amount of achievements you have and then these little tickets, and honestly, I don't know what the tickets are. Let me know in the comments. I'm like, my brain is not working. What are the golden tickets? What are the golden tickets? All right. Another one of my favorite changes in the public test server is how you load into battle and you can now see your trainers fully kitted out in their poses. It is just a really cool feature. I hope they add more stuff like this to the game, so your individual expression with your outfits and your poses and the way you put all the time and effort into your trainer card and things like that can be shown loading into battle. I think this is awesome. This is a really cool change. Inside the training area, you've always been able to level up your Pokemon and see some stats like HP and defense. Now you can also reset that level. So let's say you've set up a move set, you've set up acrobatics and liquidation on your Intellion, and then you decide partway through, you know what, I actually don't want to test this move set. I want to test the other one. You can just reset yourself all the way back to level 1 and then level yourself back up and select the moves that you would like to use. It's a really cool feature. You can also give yourself Eos energy. I assume this is just for the point of stacking quickly inside of a match. I can just give myself 5 Eos energy, stack right here, give myself another 5 Eos energy, stack again. So another nice little feature so that you can test the difference between a stacked Pokemon and a non-stacked Pokemon very quickly and efficiently. I'm not sure of every change with Intellion, but I am positive its Snipe Shot got a huge change. It used to charge very slowly. It was kind of bad. But now at this point, it charges a lot faster, and you could shoot your shot a lot quicker, which is nice because the charge speeds before was just kind of crazy. That being said, that's the whole point of the public test server, guys, is they're going to release something. It might not be powerful enough, or it might be too powerful, and we get to test it, mess with it, and see what happens. The nice thing is they're actually changing things based on all of us testing, obviously. The only bummer is we don't know exactly what the changes are, so it's a little difficult to figure them out, but clearly this change is huge. I mean, what a nice change. Oh, mentioning a change. We just heard it. Here is a nice little change. As you can hear, the level up sound is different now inside of Pokemon Unite. This is a cool little change. I don't know why it has taken them so long to make a change like this, but it's a cool addition to the game. I don't know exactly what other changes exist with Intellion, but I can tell you from using this and using the Snipe Shot before, the difference in charge speed is insane. This could actually be a good move now, which is really cool. Leafeon got a ton of changes here, and I'm not exactly sure how big the changes are number-wise because it's kind of hard to tell, right? I didn't write down every single number as I was testing this Pokemon, but I could see that Solar Blade actually is doing more damage here. You can see my old video, my Solar Blade was doing a decent amount of damage, and my new one right here, my Solar Blade's doing almost 2600, so it's a little bit higher on that charged up Solar Blade. We also could see the Unite move right here doing about 2700 damage, 2688, and this new upgrade, my Unite move does 3800 damage. So they've increased it by 1000. That is a huge buff to its Unite move. There are also other buffs inside its kit. Again, it's really hard to test because I haven't tested every single thing at every single level. I'm not exactly sure where they have increased this, but clearly Intellion got some nice buffs, at least quality of life on Snipe Shot, and then Leafeon definitely got either some move buffs or some stat buffs or some scaling buffs, which is very cool because I love the playstyle of this, but a few of the moves did feel a little light on damage. There's also a big change to AFKs inside of Pokemon Unite. So it used to be that if someone was AFK, you could surrender vote at some point and you would see that there were only 4 of you. Now the game will tell you that someone has left the game and give you an option for your team to actually surrender and just get rid of the match. This is a really nice function. I have to worry that it's just going to be used when someone just accidentally disconnects because the game crashes sometimes, but in general this is a really cool change for most players who don't want to play having a player not on their team. So there you have it, some of the big changes inside the public test server. Obviously, a lot of this I'm very excited for. I can't wait for Intellion and Leafeon. They both are really cool additions to the game. And again, this is the reason we have a test server like this. I wish there was even more data available. I think if they gave even more data, literally saying Intellion Snipe Shot has been updated, Leafeon's Unite move has been increased, or just Leafeon's attack stat is up across the board, Intellion's Snipe Shot has been increased, its liquidation has been decreased, something like that would be at least nice to find out. But at the same time, this is great. This is why you test these Pokemon, so that they release into the game hopefully powerful, but not, you know, Zacian powerful. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. I hope you enjoyed that. Love you all, and I'll see you all next time. Ooh, actually, before I go here, someone just sent me this video from Eagle Plays. Big shout out to them. I'll have a link to this video in the description, and they actually have a comparison of some of these changes that I have not seen yet. Let's take a look here. So this is the before and after of the Snipe. Wow, yeah, you could see it right there. The before and after the Snipe Shot is huge. Look at the different charge rate on that. And yeah, we see it against Snorlax right here. That's a big change in how fast this move charges. So obviously I was feeling that when I was testing it around, but this is really cool to see it right there. But you still can't move with it like Decidueye. Yeah, you can't move with the Sniper Shot of Intellion's. They're showing some Decidueye stuff here. Oh, good, we have some Leafeon stuff. Here we go. Before and now, Leafeon changes. We're going to take a look at some of the damage. This is awesome because I did not record these numbers. 1432. 1968. Whoa, it didn't even feel like that when I was testing it earlier. That's a big damage change. I wonder if it's not its actual move, but it's its attack stat that scales up as you go. 2900, 2100. Whoa, that could be a big attack stat spike at level 15. I'm not sure if he has the same items on or anything like that. Let's take a look here. And then Aerial Ace, we have 748 damage compared to 900. I think this might be its attack stat scaling up. I could be wrong, but what I'm gathering from this is they've increased Leafeon's attack stat scaling as this Pokemon levels up. And then we have the Unite move, which I tested a little bit earlier, about 1,000 more. Awesome. Very cool. I'll have a link to this video in the description. Shout out to Eagle Plays, and thank you, Barley Oats, for sending this over to me. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. I hope you enjoyed that. Love you all, and I'll see you all next time.